Have you seen anything like that?
We're back. Are we actually back?
Yes.
Yeah, we're back. We are back and live in not live. We're live in studio. That's correct.
Yep.
But we're not live in your ears. We're probably a day and a half delayed in your ears if you're listening to this on a Thursday.
Unless you're a swinger.
Unless you're a swinger, baby, then you're a day
Next
early.
day, yeah.
We met a bunch of swingers. Like I'm
Really?
talking lots and lots of them. Like more than, well, like we've got a lot of swingers
Heaps.
in the Patreon. Obviously, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, like I feel like we see one everywhere we go now. It's really cool.
They come in bunches like bananas. We remember that? Cavendish's. Ladyfinger bananas. What is your favourite banana?
I hate them all after that video, yeah.
No, but welcome back. We are. You guys have been away. We'll speak about that. But we are back, all three of us in studio. And the Backchat Studio is built by Grounded from the ground up. They're still hiring Grounded. I told everyone on our Backchat show that is wanting a job to send them a dick pic with their applications. So I think Grounded were inundated with requests for jobs with some tasteful photos.
You guys are loose as on the Backchat podcast.
So
aren't you?
we're pretty loose here. Should have heard the way Chop spoke about us a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, we are back. Thanks for listening. Brought to you by GolfBox. We wouldn't be here without GolfBox. You've got some things for us today, but what great guys. Just our best friends.
Our best friends at GolfBox. So we randomly bumped into, so when we were over for our last week at LIV, randomly, just like, so Q from the Teed Up podcast,
Yep.
he'd organised accommodation for us for a couple of nights, which was
What a nice guy.
absolute legend because we were in trouble for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Chop and I have rocked up at this house, or like a big apartment block, almost like something you would see from like, you know, like when you see like
Drug deals?
a rough neighborhood, you know, like your stereotypical neighborhood in America, and it's just like
The project.
You hear
Yes.
like dogs barking,
Yeah,
gunshots.
yeah.
So we've rocked up, and it's like, well, back to normal
Here we
proceeding.
are.
This is normally what
scheduled
happens.
programming.
Yeah.
Yep, this is us.
And we open the door, and there's Freddie and Tom from GolfBox just sitting.
Our best friends.
Our best
Greatest friends.
It's like, what the
We were
hell?
bunking with our best friends. Oh, good on them.
Yeah.
Freddie say anything about the clubs that he was going to get me? No. Okay.
didn't
I'll
come
check.
up in conversation.
Sorry, did we also? We need. We've promised a lot about. We've said that we're going to give heaps of things away.
Oh, yeah, we got to stop promising.
Nah, I'll keep promising.
Okay, back it in?
I'll back it in.
We'll back it in.
We're giving away a wedge next week. I promise. Next week we're giving away a wedge. Write that down, someone. Give me Freddie's number. I'll text him.
What's I feel like it's very hard for me to concentrate just in general, but it's especially right now. So in about half an hour of us recording this, the behind the scenes of
Oh yeah.
our whole LIV week is about to go out, and man, it was just
Crazy.
insane.
Let's talk about that off the top. Welcome back.
I think before we talk about that,
Sure.
let's talk about golf.
In general.
Actual golf for
All right,
one second.
let's tick this off.
Because Anthony Kim winning
Oh, my
this
goodness.
week was the most ridiculous comeback story you will ever hear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this is beaten. Even Tiger Woods 2019, this is better. I'm
Hey.
calling it. Yep.
Really?
Really?
Yep. 100%. Can I rattle off?
It's the biggest comeback story since Kim Kardashian, I think.
Oh.
Have you seen that blooper?
Yep.
The Parks and Rec blooper? Quite
Yep,
funny.
very good.
Anyway, keep going.
Do you want to hear the whole?
Yes, give me everything.
This is the story. So did you guys grow up seeing Anthony Kim when he was back younger, dominating?
The name literally rang a bell. I was like, oh my God, that guy used to be pretty good.
Very.
And I hadn't heard about him. She didn't register. I didn't know about the drug stuff.
Well, he was doing very well back when it was Tiger was playing, when Phil Mickelson was doing really well. You got Ernie Els, Retief Goose, and you got like good players. Aaron Rye. They were all alive, playing so well. And he was competing, and he was one of the younger guys. So this is the timeline, and just to give you an idea of what he's gone through and why it was so special on the weekend. So 2006, Anthony Kim turns professional. 2008, he has his first breakout win, makes it to world number 6 and joins the Ryder Cup team for USA. He wins the Shell Houston Open, which was his last PGA victory. In 2012, he suffered some injuries, including a torn Achilles, which I'm assuming is pretty bad.
That's a real bad one. Like that's 8 months.
So I don't know the backstory about this, but I know that it was Achilles and maybe a wrist injury, and then he was able to get an insurance payout, a massive insurance payout, but it meant he couldn't play golf ever again.
Okay.
Ever again. Competitive golf ever again. So that was a 12-year absence from golf, not playing at all. Okay. This is why I think it's better than Tiger Woods, because Tiger Woods was still playing sporadically over the periods between winning. He gets the deal with LIV. Comes back thanks to Greg Norman, gives him a second chance. Basically comes second last.
How was he allowed to do that after getting the payout?
I'm assuming LIV went, we'll cover that. Or something would have happened in that regard to make him basically. So, but when he had his time off, massive drug addiction, alcohol addiction, injuries got worse, depression, real bad time in his life. I listened to a podcast where he went blind for a bit and his daughter came to the hospital room and he couldn't see his daughter. And that was the biggest wake-up call for him. That's when he decided to turn everything around.
He was, from what I've seen, contemplating suicide in that time. But also at the Masters, didn't he say that he was like doing lines of cocaine at the Masters in between holes?
Really?
I've seen that he was like in between holes, would go to the bathroom wherever the bathrooms are available, and he would be doing lines of coke at Augusta in competition.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not sure if that's true. I've just read that somewhere today.
Wow.
So,
well,
if that's not true, I apologise.
We'll
back it in.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So that first year of LIV, obviously with those bad runnings he had with the tournaments, he lost his card.
Yep.
He's then gone back and pre-qualified for LIV, but he made a putt in the second round on the 18th hole from 10 foot to make the cut on the number.
Yep.
He then went on to finish third in that tournament, which got him a card back on LIV.
Mm-hmm.
He's then joined LIV as a wild card. So when you join LIV as a wild card, you don't sit with a team.
Yep.
You're basically on your own. So they all train together, eat together, travel together.
Yep.
He's literally on his own, just following them around. So
Yep.
bit of a loner already back when he's back.
Yep.
Last week he finished tied 22nd,
Yep.
which is his best victory ever. And then he goes on to win Adelaide this week.
Tied 22nd was his best
LIV.
performance during LIV.
Yep. And it was last week. And then he's gone on to win and beat Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau, who are top five.
Is he still a lone wolf, or was he in a team?
Sorry, Four Aces signed him on Wednesday.
Because Patrick Reed went back to PGA. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
they lost him. And they got
So they got
Anthony
rid of a
Kim.
cheat. Perfect.
Yeah, and they brought in.
They brought in this guy.
Yeah, and he's
Story
gone
of a
on and
lifetime.
won. And so for those reasons and that backstory, I think that's the biggest comeback of all time.
It is just remarkable when you look at it. And listening to him speak, seeing the outpour of emotion from him. But I also just think there's no better place to do it than Australia for that sort of comeback story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I just think the Aussies love an underdog and loves redemption
Yep.
just so much. They're like, you look at, we're in Perth, like look at Ben Cousins, for example.
Yep.
Everyone, he's had his issues, he's had his past, and now everyone just loves the fact that he's doing well and he's in media and everyone loves him. He's the king of Perth.
Yep.
There's just this buy-in around redemption and this story arc of getting yourself back on track.
Yep.
To do it in Adelaide, the crowd, you guys were there, would have just been bananas.
That's like you watch the TV footage. So I left with about sort of like 3 or 4 holes to go because I was actually, I'd been away for so long. I was just so keen to get home and I did not want to take any opportunity to miss that plane.
Fair enough.
So I was like, I just wanted to beat the crowds. I wanted to get in an Uber and I just wanted to go straight to the airport.
Yeah.
So I just watched it on Channel 7. To be fair, like it's pretty good. Like it's fantastic.
Good coverage.
Yeah, really good. But you're watching the crowds get around and like cheering him and yelling AK and stuff. It's like Aussies. I wrote a comment somewhere and it was like the way that the Aussie crowd got behind him, you would assume that he was an Australian.
Yeah.
Do you know, like just the passion behind it. It probably would have been for anybody really, but I think because of his story, you know, if that was, let's go, Burmeister, is he on LIV? I'm trying to think of like a name that's like not a probably common name. What was it? Ben? No.
Thompson.
Doesn't matter. One of the names that we can't think of that's on LIV, you know, like if that was one of those guys, were people going to rally behind him as much? Do you know?
No way.
I don't think so.
Even if it was John Rahm winning,
Oh, nah.
they wouldn't have
He's
got.
a big dog.
Yeah, but like they wouldn't have got around him as hard as they got around.
I think once Kim got closer, everyone was like,
game
come on.
Yeah, jump on the ball.
He was 5 back,
Yeah.
but he cracked the whip open.
9 birdies.
9 birdies.
Mate, he like had an incredible
I
run.
haven't had 9 birdies in my life.
But he was just like,
I haven't had 9 birdies this year.
he was dropping like 12 footers, like breaking 4 foot and just feeding them in the hole too.
The fist pumps were unreal.
Yep.
Good to see that. I haven't seen that from a golfer since Tiger.
Oh, imagine Scotty Scheffler shooting 900. Would there be a single fist pump?
Nah.
No.
No.
He's
Well,
a
probably
pro
doesn't
because he
care.
just shoots 900.
He doesn't care
most
about
rounds.
it.
Yeah, he would just be thanking Jesus and
What a
moving on to the
nerd.
next. Loser. No, I'm sure he's a nice guy.
But he actually seems
but
like a
there
really,
was-
really nice guy.
Yeah, and he's doing well. There was plenty of golf actually on the weekend. While we're talking about golf, we may as well just keep talking about it. LIV was great. I'm sure it would have been really good to be there. That John Rahm hole out for eagle, that was pretty impressive. PGA went Minwoo nearly won.
Yep.
Was only one off. Scotty Scheffler just looks like he's always going to be in everything, every tournament of his whole life. Morikawa was pretty class. Did you watch any of that, or you just caught up in the LIV?
Just LIV.
Didn't watch a second of any other golf.
Yeah, I just watched some highlights, but it was just good. There was good golf played all round.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Did you play over the weekend?
Not good golf, but I played golf.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Did you? You guys wouldn't have played.
No, I'm not out golf, but I'm definitely looking forward to just going to Kwinana on the weekend. No, I'm going to play. I just want to play a Saturday comp.
Actually, we got a tee time at Kooyonga. We were very early off. We played one hole intending to film it, and a couple of balls were lost. We weren't enjoying it, and we said, you know what? Do you want to have a game? Like just no cameras.
Yeah.
One glove and a game of golf. And it was like the best morning I've had.
Yeah.
And this is what you guys do on the weekend every week.
Yeah.
No.
It was the first time since Chop and I have been doing this whole YouTube thing. The first time since knowing Chopper that we actually played a game of golf with no camera.
No cameras.
Yeah.
First time, man. It was
very
like,
good.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's a really fun sport to
At
just play.
Kooyonga with no wind, freshly cut greens.
And you would have been the first ones out there.
pretty close.
perfect weather. I think we had the second group off.
Wow.
Perfect weather. As a 2-ball, didn't see anyone in front of us, didn't see anyone behind us.
Oh,
Magic.
Yep.
Very good.
no drones, no cameras.
We actually walked off and went,
We shook hands. I'm fairly certain it's the first time that we've shaken hands after a round of
well
golf.
played. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good work.
Everyone was happy.
Yeah. Who won?
I had to fix Joel's swing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's-
that's-
hey, we're working through
It was
some
a
stuff.
playing lesson. That's
We were
what it
playing
was.
lesson.
I was working.
Yeah. Joel was having fun. Speaking of playing lessons, I need one desperately.
Oh, no.
I wasn't bad on the weekend, but I played twice. Played a Saturday, had my first Saturday comp at Cot in ages. Trainings on a Saturday. I'm usually cooked. We had our strength testing in the morning, and so I had all
How's your
afternoon
strength?
off. Yeah, pretty good.
Yep.
Was benching. This was an issue. So my PR on bench is 140, and I got 135 last time. So I got to 135, and I was like, oh, let me just try and skip 140. Like I should be fine to go to 145. Couldn't do it. Then couldn't get 140. So I was like 135. That's fine. Squatted 250, feeling box squat, so not all the way down. Hip thrust, I got 240, and then chin up 30. So I was feeling pretty strong, but I had the rest of the day off. So I was like, let's go.
Sorry, that whole time I just wanted to say like, oh, is that it? But I just
I want to
can't.
say I got 7 pints of Guinness in.
Yeah,
that
I
would've
just
been-
can't.
My
I
best is
can't.
8. I got to 7. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty close.
We had
I
a
would've
loose
had-
jog, like fairly pissed one of the nights, and I pulled up rough the next day. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fair.
He
It's only
tried to. I can tell you right now, if we do a 100-meter sprint,
He's not winning.
He ain't winning.
Okay.
shock surprise,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
He started screaming, laughing
Pardon?
as I would zoom past you.
Oh yeah, I was laughing hard actually. I didn't know you had the camera on me. That's why.
That's
He's like,
funny.
get the legs working. So I was like trying to hit my chest, and like my knees barely come up past my waist. And then I seen you had the camera on, and I was like, ah! Very funny.
How funny is pissed running? It's the best. So anyway, played, just jumped in the Saturday comp. Me and Wade were like, there's 2 spots left with Chris and Chris. So we just booked in. I think with the last ones off. It was max stroke, which was, I had to play everything out, but I only had 1 triple. I think I had 78 net. So I was like, okay, without being shit. But my driver just wasn't working. Everything else was feeling real good, but the driver was just
Which way?
left.
The hooks are back.
Nah, not the hooks, but
Pulls.
just straight left.
Yeah, okay.
And then I tried to aim right and it just wouldn't come back and it would just go straight. So they were annoying. And then I played Raw Freo the next day and it was much the same, except this time so it was 11:50 tee off at Raw Freo on Sunday. Sorry, I got it wrong there. 11:40 tee off, but I thought it was 11:50.
Oh,
So I
But
was
you would have
like,
been there half an hour early to stretch and
no,
warm
so
up.
I was going to be there half an hour early, but then my girlfriend's mates were over from, they live in Jakarta, they were over. So I was like, okay, I've got to catch up with them, meet these people for the first time. So we're having coffee, and I'm like, oh shit, there's the time, 11:20. Oh, I've got golf in half an hour. So, all right, I'm going to leave. Knowing that I'm like, okay, I'll get to Raw Freo's 20-minute drive. I'll get there. No worries. The Fremantle Bridge is closed.
Oh.
So that is a little bit backed up. I'm like, oh, geez, sorry, boys. I'm going to be running late. Someone pay for me. I'll send you money back. I'll be basically on the first tee at 11:50. We're at 11:40. I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. Righto. Please be nice to the person behind you. Tell them to go in front, and I'll just jump on. 7-minute intervals. So they're at 11:47. I'm pulling in at 11:48. We're teeing off the 10th. I see them as I'm running, putting my golf bag on the trolley. They're walking down. They've already teed off. So I'm run up. I've just got to stop, wave them, hit this, lace to 6-iron, middle of the fairway on 10. hit a 50-degree wedge to about me to that camera away, 3-putt for 5-1,
Oh.
and then proceeded to have 5 points through the next 5 holes.
Oh.
So I was 4 points through 5 holes. So I was 5 points through 6. Then I finished with 29. So after that 6 holes, I was okay. But I was just like, I couldn't get it working. The driver wasn't good. The long irons were okay. Couldn't putt. It was one of those ones where we've spoken about this before. You've got your everything and all your sliders, and as soon as you move one slider one way, the other one drops back, and then you're just sort of doing that and trying. You just can't get it to work. That was me. I've had the equivalent of 31 points, then 29 points, 60 points through 2 rounds. I'm not making any cuts doing that.
Are you practicing?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Yes, you know how frustrating
Don't
it
have
is?
time to practice.
No.
Practice on the course.
Yeah.
First 6 holes.
It annoys me how much I get comments. So like I'll put a reel up or something of Chopper trying to get me whatever. And then someone will write a comment along the lines of like, how many times does Chopper need to tell you before you'll listen?
Yeah.
Spot
like-
on. Yeah.
No.
Like.
Let me like, reshare,
It's like
and subscribe at the swing of it.
Become a
I
Patreon.
forgot what I was going to say. Yeah,
You're
I disagree
rambling
with-
about you don't listen.
No. Like Scotty Scheffler has a coach. He has numerous coaches.
Yeah, and I'm sure they tell him the same thing every time.
It's the same as like when we were at LIV, we watched a bloke on the range after his round trying to find what he'd lost on that round.
Yeah.
It's like, now imagine not being a professional, imagine being hopeless at this sport and then just not picking up what's being told to you. It's like, yeah, of course we're shit.
It's in one ear, out the other, and I know what I'm trying to do. The annoying thing is I know what I'm trying to do, but I don't know when it goes wrong.
You don't
That's
know if you're hitting that spot.
Yeah,
either.
I don't know. I know what it should look like, but when it goes wrong, I don't know. I can't say that was what I did wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Like you watch videos, like whenever I watch Bryson's break 50 and he's got those, but he's like telling them to roll their wrists over. I'm like, I don't know what that looks like or feels like. The one thing that I got out of the weekend, I can't hit a purposeful cut to save my life, and I needed to. I was 170 out up a hill on the 4th at Raw Freo, which is like an uphill par 4, and I was blocked out by this tree and had to hit a fade around this thing, and I set up for it and knew what I was like. I know the mechanics for this, but it hasn't really worked ever. And I hit this thing and it just missed the tree and then just faded around perfectly. Went way too long over the back of the green. Hit a 7-iron, 170 uphill into the breeze.
7 iron.
Yeah, should have clubbed down, hit an 8. Probably even a 9. But anyway, it went like exactly the shape that I was looking at. It was such a good feeling.
Yeah, what you intended to
It was
do
a
actually
Cavendish.
happened. Yeah.
It was a Cavendish. Just a
Cavendish.
perfect banana.
Lovely.
Speaking of a good segue. Speaking of good feelings, I've got a new segment today.
Oh, yes. Go.
I don't know who it's going to be brought to you by. I've got an idea of who I'd like to be brought by eventually. We can pitch it to him. But it's it's our Stevie Wonder rankings. So blind rankings today.
Love it.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Apparently he's not blind. Anyway,
Who
allegedly.
said that?
Shaquille O'Neal. So we've got blind rankings today. The Stevie Wonder rankings, top 5. So you got to blind rank these 5. And today, speaking of good feelings, I've got good golf feelings. You've got to blind rank the top 5 good golf feelings.
Okay.
You guys can do that. How do you want to do it? You want to do it together?
Are we just yelling something out?
No. So I've got 5 things. I'm
Yes.
going to give you 5. This is the blind ranking. So you got to
we
put
name where that is.
you got to put these 1 to 5.
I'm
But
with
you
you, I'm
don't
with
know
you.
what's
Do
coming.
you want me to
next.
write them down?
Yeah, but you
Okay.
don't know what's coming next.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
I can write them down because I've got them ready.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 5 things. You can work together on it. Number 1, getting backspin on a wedge.
5.
That's 5 is like not as good.
So 1 is your best feeling.
Okay, yeah.
5 is your worst of the 5 feelings.
I'll go a 5 for me.
All right, backspin on a wedge at number 5.
Because it's that's when it lands and spins off the front. That's when it happens.
It's the only thing I'm thinking, yeah. I've never sent it long and brought
Sure.
it back.
Yeah. Number 2, hitting an 80-meter fairway bunker pin high.
2 for me.
Yeah, 2.
It's pretty hard to do.
2.
3-foot putt is going to be your one, I can tell.
Slicing a drive, hitting a tree, and bouncing back into the middle of the fairway.
4.
4. Yeah.
Jeez, I get away with them sometimes.
That's I wish that could be 5, actually.
Dropping a 20-foot double breaker.
3. One's going to be?
Like,
Oh, no.
It
No,
has,
these are all good feelings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say 1 for me.
You reckon dropping a 20-foot double breaker is 1 for you?
Because you've read it you've read it so perfect. You can't guess a double breaker.
No, you can't guess a double breaker. You've put that at 3. You've put that at 1.
Yep.
All right. Well, then your 1 and your 3 is downhill, down breeze, just middling a chief.
Oh.
And just feeling it jiggle
Yeah, cool.
as
I'm
it
happy
goes
with
down
that.
there. So you're, I like, who do I like? I like that feeling better at 1.
Yeah, of course you
So,
do.
yeah.
A long drive. Yeah.
Feeling of downhill, down breeze, because you always think, I'm just going to rip the shit out of this. But when it actually works and you just see this thing sailing, that's my number 1. Middling a drive downhill 1, fairway bunker from 80 metres pin high 2, dropping a 20-foot double breaker 3, slicing a drive, hitting a tree, bouncing back into the middle of the fairway 4, backspin on a wedge 5. They're your top 5 blind ranked Stevie Wonder.
I like
with
that.
Golf feelings.
That's very good.
I reckon I can think of a couple of sponsors that we can get on board for that too.
Yeah, so do I.
Yep.
We'll come back to some stuff.
Something to do with sight.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Something to do with your
Being
sight.
able to see.
Very much so, yeah.
Do we need to recap our week? Would you like to hear about it?
Yes, please.
I reckon we just give a few little dot points. I reckon, I don't know, I feel like because we've lived it and I've just edited a whole video of it, I feel like, I'm not over it, but I feel like I've...
I haven't heard any of it, so
Haven't you?
No.
Nothing.
I know that that you saw Rick.
Well, that's why I wanted to send you, that's why I messaged you today saying, I'll send you the video, but I was like, oh, yeah, actually, let's talk about it because I deliberately didn't send it to you so we could talk about it.
The message from Joel was just out of the blue today. Hammer, I'm going to send you the behind the scenes stuff so you can watch it before we talk about it tonight. Then he sent me an audio message being like, actually, disregard that. We'll just talk about it. So every text that I just sent you before, don't even worry about it. Okay. What a waste what a waste of a minute.
That's literally what I wrote. I'm like, I'm just wasting both our time right now. Yeah.
So run me through it.
Okay, well, flew in Saturday night late, slept, obviously, and then Sunday morning we met up with Rick at the Grange, which is hosting LIV. So it was good to see him because we met him the first time very nervous, but this time felt like we knew him. Just straight off the bat, if anyone doesn't like Rick Shields or has any sort of thoughts towards him, he is way better bloke than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, the podcast that came out last week and the way he was like slouching back and having a chat, that for the last 5 days. That's how he was.
Yeah.
While you're touching on that, I actually just want to say a little quick part about probably one of the last moments that we were with him. We had a nice dinner the night before he'd actually flew back to the UK. So just for reference on like what sort of a bloke this guy is, he goes, oh, what are you doing in the UK? Like when he's come over. And, you know, Chopper's, we know we could probably just ask him and say, hey, can you help us? But it's like, we just don't want to. You probably get it all the time. So we just leave him alone. So he asked Chopper. Chopper goes, well, we've been trying to message this bloke, but emailed him, messaged him. He hasn't replied. And Rick goes, well, I know the bloke. I'll just send him a message now. So whilst we're at dinner, he sent him this voice message saying, can you help Chopper out? They're planning on coming over roughly these dates. Can you help them get onto courses, sort their accom, you know, they do travel and that sort of thing, the perfect experience. He just sends him a voice message and goes, he's been trying to email you. Can you please reply to him? 20 minutes later, Chopper gets a message from that bloke going, hey, mate, sorry, I didn't see your email. Got the message from Rick. Let's talk.
Sorry, mate, I did see your email. I just ignored
just
it, but Rick's told me, so I'm on board.
Well, whatever the result.
Who cares?
But, you know, like, Rick didn't have to do that. And I know it's very simple for him to do it, but yeah, I feel like, he's actually just a really, really nice bloke.
Like, we're actually, if you think about it, we're a competitor in a way.
Yeah.
We are bringing out videos that they might watch ours rather than his. Like, we are a competitor, really, at the end of the day, and he's just gone and helped us out this whole
Especially when we
week.
steal, like, I see their intros to the videos, and I just try and just literally copy it.
True.
Spot on.
They're very good. So played the Grange against Rick. We did a match play, which is the most chaotic match play game you'll ever see.
Yep.
There was no tee boxes. The flags weren't in, so all the greenkeepers cut them. And when I say cut them at the front, I'm not joking, that far from the front of the green.
Oh, if you're not
Greenskeepers revenge sort of stuff.
If you're listening to this, it's a very visual type podcast. So pull over on the Corona Freeway.
Yep. Obviously. Always.
Chuck us on YouTube.
Yep.
Give us a subscribe if you're not there, and then you'll obviously be able to see Chopper holding up right now.
6 inches.
That looks familiar.
No joke, a foot away from, and then every flag was at the front like that because they obviously didn't want us to go into the middle, or there was a lack of communication somewhere and they didn't know we were playing, so they've just gone shove it at the front, but like stupidly out the front. Yeah. So a chaotic game of golf all the way down to the last hole, and then the plans changed. We were meant to play some courses. We were meant to play Kionga and Royal Adelaide. For Rick, and he decided that we're going to go to Victoria instead. So we played Victoria Golf Club, which I messaged you about.
What a course, man.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why I got the hat on.
It's like, it is such a good track.
It was unreal. You've obviously played.
I've played-
First hole is
First hole is like
sick.
It's such a cool hole.
There's 220 meter.
Yeah, not even.
It reminds me
yeah.
a little bit of the first at Cott.
If it was 50 meters shorter and there was like a cooler bunker complex at the front,
Yeah.
it's just like, it is such a cool hole.
Yeah, very short par 4 to start.
Yeah.
Awesome way to start a game of golf.
It would be like playing the first at Yokine off the back tees, but as a par 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With bunkers at the front instead of water. Like, it's just, it's such a cool little hole. I've played there a couple of times. The first time I ever played at Victoria was with Ryan Ruffles, and he went 11 under.
He
Is that when he
has
had
the course record.
Was that you? Were
Nah,
you the
so
scorer?
that was that course record at 63 was in like a competition.
Oh,
So I played with the unofficial course record. Like, you don't get the course record for just playing
yeah, okay.
on a random Friday. But he had it was a past 71 at the time because there was a hole that was shortened. But yeah, he had 60.
Far
11
out.
under off the stick.
Because we've seen on sort of like as you walk down to the pro shop, there's all the course records. Just people like Adrian Moronk, Adam Scott, Micheluzzi, obviously your mate Ruffles. Who else was there? There was someone else. A fella, I thought it was James Wade, but it's not. James Wade is a professional darts player.
Yep.
It could have been him.
It
Who
could have
knows?
been him.
Could be
Good
a good
hand
golfer.
eye. Yeah.
Great
Left-hander.
Yeah.
So played there.
It's such a good course.
It's very nice, very nice. And then Victoria Golf Club looked after Rick's accommodation. So we got in the car and were told that we were staying at the Crown Towers in
what
Melbourne.
a beautiful spot.
It's ridiculous.
It was a bit frustrating, like if you could find a negative. We got in at like 10 o'clock at night and then had to leave at like 4:30 in the morning. So it's
You
like we
want to spend the time at Crown
Yeah.
Towers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a bit of a pain to get to from Victoria Golf Club. It's 50 minutes?
Pretty long.
especially because the next day we went down to PK. So it's like down, up, down.
Have you done PK?
Never.
Okay. Whatever you think of Victoria, you won't believe what PK looks like. I can't even describe it for you.
All I have heard from PK is that like every blade of grass is cut with scissors.
Yep.
That's how perfectly manicured it is.
It's a perfect combination of like this most beautiful manicured golf course and this ruggedness to it. So like between the tee boxes and the fairways is like a cart path, but the cart path is made out of like not sleepers, like train track sleepers, but like almost like a material like that, like a bit smaller. And it's just the most visually sexual thing you've ever seen for a golf course.
I've never seen cups cut. They're by hand. Like that's been cut out and then someone's gone around it and made sure it's absolutely as sharp as possible. I caddied for Rick there, never played there. Unreal.
You've been there
Thanks,
twice.
mate.
Both of us have been there twice and never
played.
I've never hit a golf shot there. Yeah.
Wow.
So Rick was doing a series, which is actually very good, that he's trying to work out what his handicap is, but he's going to play all these courses all over the world. So technically probably have the most rounded handicap of anyone.
Yeah, okay.
And he's doing this intro, which very professional. He speaks very, very well. Coming in, he's got driver off the first, and I've got the book, and I've been told you don't hit driver off one. I'm mic'd up, and I'm sitting there going, do I stop him? Do I stop him? And like the guy, he's just nailed this intro. He's teed the ball down. He goes, let's get into it. Here we go. What's my handicap here at PK? And it's just like, I'm going to yell. I let him go. Striped it down the guts.
Yeah.
And then we got in the cart, and he's like, I got a special guest. I get in the cart, and the first thing I say is, it wasn't driver. It wasn't driver. Like, it's one of those holes where it's amazing at about 220.
Yeah.
And then it goes into like
Funnels
the
in.
thinnest part of the world, and he hits it in the middle of that.
Wow.
It could have been that video over if he hit it in the bush. So
Yeah.
I was stressing hole one.
Like 10 at the cut that just opens up and then comes in tight.
Yeah. And he's just threaded it.
Oh, my goodness.
So that was that. You keep going with the story. I've talked way too much this pod
Yeah,
already.
it's been weird.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. I'm not going to lie. I've sort of sat here the whole time just on my phone. I'm just
Playing
trying to
chess.
get.
That's different.
Well, I've been trying to. No, well, I've been trying to schedule this post for YouTube. It comes out in 3 minutes, and
okay.
I'll be completely honest. I'm a bit nervous.
All right, well, you keep talking then.
No, I want to talk.
All right, fair enough. Shut up. I'm on.
Well, I guess we'll keep going with the trip. So after that PK trip, so we caught two different taxis. So Ed is he the main cameraman? He's one of the main
He's like
cameramen.
the Joel of Rick Shields, I would say.
Just
Okay.
He's honestly just
He's the one. Ed was the one on the pod.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So all the punters and swingers would have heard him last week, but yeah, he's he honestly just one of the coolest blokes in the world. So him and I got in a taxi. We're going to the airport. These blokes were in another taxi behind us that was delayed. So they were like 15 minutes late for check-in on the plane, but I'd already checked him in and then put in his carry-on.
Yeah.
Not carry-on. His checked luggage. So they were like, you can't do that. Like, he's not even here. And I was like, well, he's just going to have to get on the plane. And so it was all just like rush. It was scary as, we were going to miss the plane. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then what did we do after that?
Oh, can I just say, running through the airport and Rick out in front of me running. If I tried, I would have beat him. But he was running in front of me and he turned around and he's like, how good's this? And he's just bolting. I was like, what are you talking about? We're not going to miss our flight. Anyway,
he loves the thrill of life.
Yeah, missing a flight.
What sort of easy thrill for Rick. Oh, sorry, we've missed our flight. Just schedule me a trailer. No worries, mate. No skin off my nose.
For him and I, it's like a financial issue.
Shit.
We ain't going home.
Rick laughing. Let's just get a chopper.
But then we did so much after that. Like, I guess just to sum it up quickly in a few dot points, because Chopper's taken up too much time talking. We obviously did with the 2 podcasts with him. So we did one for his channel and one for ours.
Perfect.
We went out for like an awesome steak dinner, filmed a video for Chopper at Royal Adelaide. Yep. So these guys played 9 holes. That's at the Mulligan Challenge. That was fantastic.
Oh, so I put my gloves on as per agreement with Rick Shields. Yep. We get on the first tee. He goes into his bag and puts on 2 as well.
But didn't tell anyone.
Just rocked up and he's like, you're not beating me with 2 gloves on. And he put 2 gloves on to match me.
Wow.
Honestly, that's what I mean. Like the kind of...
Why would he have 2 gloves?
He plays... That's the first thing I said, but he plays over in the UK and it gets cold. Like actually cold.
So he actually wears 2 gloves?
Yeah, he's done it before.
Because that's what I said. I was like, man, you've gone to an effort. Like, you've gone to a pro shop or to the pro shop and you've got the right-hand one as well. And he goes, no, I've already had it in the bag. Wow. And then I was like, that's kind of... I've got a bit of disrespect for you now. I don't...
Poured water. He's like, you got to pour water. So I got a bottle of water, poured water on my hands, rubbed them together. That's what you're meant to do.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Andrew, my brother, plays golf with a wet weather glove because he's got such sweaty hands.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with the one glove.
Kangaroo leather on his grips and wet weather glove, just so that he can get extra grip.
Real sweaty boy.
Like sweaty boy.
Wow.
Proper sweaty.
What? So then that almost summed up our time with Rick, really. I think he got the 2 videos or 3 videos out of it. You got 1 video from it. And then we sort of parted ways on the Thursday. They had some responsibilities to do. I think Rick was interviewing maybe like he did a podcast with the CEO of LIV, Scott
O'Neill.
Yep, that's him.
Scooter.
Scotty.
And then Chopper and I went and just watched a bit of golf. And then... it come about. So Rick it was all thanks to Rick that Chopper and I got to do a 5-hour live broadcast of the whole LIV event.
That was cool.
On LIV Golf's YouTube and 7+. We didn't realise 7+ was involved. So apparently just like...
I didn't realise that either. Were they really?
Yeah. We had a beer and we were told to put that down very quickly.
So like a very... a combination of like very professional and also very... amateur, I get, like it seemed very unorganized, but there's very serious people behind it. So we've got a camera in front of us and we've got a producer from LIV who's standing behind camera, like holding up cards and stuff for things for us to stay at certain points because we had to keep reminding that the actual broadcast is on Channel 7 or on Fox in the US if you're watching there. So because the camera was just on us the whole time for 5 hours. So whatever we said was going out, whatever was on was going out. So they told us we could drink. So the pre-production meeting, they told us we could drink. So after about 15 minutes, Tunny brings us a beer. And then within like 30 seconds of the beer, like the Channel 7 producer rings up and says, get the beer off the screen right now. So it's like, Tunny's behind the camera, like holding the beer up. And I'm like, no, stop.
Can you could you pour it into a different cup?
That's what I did.
So we were drinking lattes.
Lattes, yes. Perfect.
But that was a really cool opportunity. And that was all thanks to Rick as well.
Wow.
Like he was the one, I think he might have been offered it and he wasn't even going to be there. So he's like, nah, give it to the boys.
So he's just the best guy ever.
Yeah, I feel like people need to give him a break. Use us as an example because I probably went into this trip just going, I don't know how this is going to go. Spending 4 days with him, are we going to click? Yeah, like I said, within like the first 4 holes of the game we had, it was very, very easy, and I hope it goes well in the videos because we get along very well and give each other crap the whole time.
Well, that's good.
The first time we didn't, we were respectful.
Respectful.
And it's not the way we play golf over here.
I think it might. Obviously, looking at it now, it was on the back of you guys already sort of getting to know him a bit. But when I FaceTimed in and we had a chat, he was great. Like,
oh yeah, I had to. There's bits of yours that got cut out because your reception was so bad.
Shit,
I kept trying to butt in and be like, almost like hanging up, and it kept cutting out. But then Rick was still keen to chat, and then I was like, oh,
but like, yeah, it was there was some back and forth in there, but he was great. Like, we sat there, we had a chat I would have been on the phone with this bloke for 5 to 10 minutes, having never met him before, and it was just, yeah. He goes, why are you coming to Adelaide next year? No worries. Sitting there talking about how fucking you guys would have been weapons back on the piss together.
Yeah.
And then he's like, fuck, it would have been fun. Yeah, anyway, he was great. He was really cool. I liked him a lot.
So, yeah, I guess that was basically our week in LIV. I told Chop probably 3 days before we went, I was like, I don't want to come, man. Like, I just thought I was going to be the third wheel,
Spare
like,
dick sort of stuff.
Yeah, just like, there's looking at me like everyone's in a circle, like everyone's laughing, and then it's like
Joel just standing at hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, like it's weirdly like raining where I am as well. Like,
yeah, what's this one fucking cloud doing here? This is bullshit.
Yeah, like that. And I was like, man, it's just going to be so awkward. It's like being the loser at like the cool table. I don't want to be a part of it. And then, yeah, I went, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad I said yes, because if I'd not gone to that, I would have been miserable as hell. But
the best thing to do in situations like that, I've found, is just to, even if it doesn't end up happening, the loser at the cool table, regardless, you just get pissed as, and no, it doesn't matter. Winning! The best thing. It's the greatest.
We didn't. It doesn't look good on the behind the scenes because I pretty much show like every beer that we drink for the whole thing. So it just looks like, even if you said it's like, oh, there's 15 clips of them drinking, it's like, oh, they're pissheads. But it's like, if you put 15 drinks over 9
3
days.
hours.
Yeah. Over
Warm up.
Yeah.
15 beers over 3 hours, you got the event we had down in Bunbury.
Do you know who Matt Rogers is? He's an NRL legend.
Oh, sorry. No, I just have a friend called Matt Rogers.
No. But you know who Matt Rogers is?
No, I don't. That name.
Well, someone listening knows who Matt Rogers is.
Yeah.
When you go
he's
out.
He's an author. He's a friend of mine who writes books.
Not
Matt
Rogers.
Different
No.
Matt Rogers.
Maddie is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Maddie.
He was out one night and he sat at our table. I know he was I've seen him before. My brother-in-law reckons he's an NRL legend.
Yeah.
He said that he watches the videos. He had a couple of beers.
He watched Chopper videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
He goes, now I know who you are. And then as I was leaving, he was like, you got to come play far out. What's it called? The golf course he's at. And I said, yep, no worries. I'll give you a flogging. And then he goes, woo, and he grabbed my shoulder and he just sort of went, boop, and hit me in the ribs.
Dead.
I nearly died.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll give you a flogging. Boop, dead.
He was like a little, oop, but he
was massive, was he?
It came out my back.
He's punched you. He's punched a hole
through your stomach. He just gave me like a little,
love tap. Nah, you won't, sport. Come here, buddy. Yeah.
Proper, like, dead. Right in the soul. Like, it went, no wind.
What day was this of the trip?
3. Just getting punched by rugby players. Very funny bloke though. But
that is humour.
You're meeting with him. You're with someone from Rippers who's looking after you. Wants you to do some clothing.
Chase. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Chase, yeah. Chase. Which actually brings me to my gift for you.
Oh, what have you done here?
Your very own Rippers golf shirt, mate.
Wow. Look at that. I'm a
size?
ripper.
It's an XL.
That's perfect because I am large. I'm a huge man.
It's thick.
It is thick. It's a winter shirt.
Yeah.
Because I'd be way too sweaty in this in summer.
Yeah.
You're a sweaty boy too.
Oh, I'm the sweatiest man alive.
After Andrew.
Well, so he only gets his hands sweaty.
just the sweaty hand.
He literally just sweaty hands and feet. When he was in year 12, he had to, because I think nowadays you do everything on computers, but I reckon he was like the last bloke. Well, he was in the last years of physical handwriting your essays for English, 3 hours, and he got an exemption from the school to have like a towel with him, because otherwise it would just drip down his pen and get on his page and ruin his work. So he had like a towel.
Is it a stress? Is it a stress?
No,
thing?
it's just that's where he sweats, and he tried to do shock therapy for him, where like you put your hands in electric water and get little shocks to try and stop. Didn't work. But anyway, I'm sweaty everywhere. He's only on his hands.
You know what's fantastic? Like someone hearing this probably has the same thing, and they'll say, try this.
Yes.
It's
They'll
the
send a message.
best part of it. Oh, if you're not watching, now's
Yeah.
the time to
now's the
watch.
time.
This is,
Judith.
mate. You talk so the camera's on you.
Yeah, have a look. Sorry, let me just get a bit big at the moment. Just trying to. I'm probably 101 and a half.
That's perfect
That
fit
suits you.
too. How good's the Rippers thing down the right there?
Like cover the buttons up.
Yeah, that's nice. And also now I'm a Maroons guy when it comes to the NRL, State of Origin.
Were you a Blues?
No, I just didn't really have a
Okay.
team.
I actually thought, so just recently on my Instagram grid, there's been a lot of stuff with Rick, who was wearing the maroon. There was us doing some Ripper stuff as well.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like this colour a lot. Yep, thanks.
That's good.
Thanks.
Good.
Oh,
Well,
what a
does
great-
that segue to the other segment?
Oh, it
You
does.
got a couple
Here
of
we
segues.
go.
Cal's slipping.
Oh.
Come on, Scope. What are you doing?
I reckon we sack him. What's he done? Oh, he's absolutely. Let me do it.
Look what I got. It's playing. Where's the earpiece? You just talked over the whole.
Oh, did you
my
not have
whole
your
song?
earpiece in at the moment?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
How did you know it was late?
thought it sound. Was it late?
Well, yeah. How did you know?
Because I couldn't
You
hear
were
it.
on spot on with it.
Because I haven't got my ear.
You were spot on with it. Bit off key, but like spot on timing wise.
Pretty much, yeah.
I thought it sounded.
No, you were pretty much bang on when it was playing.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yeah.
In time with it.
I couldn't believe you. Wow,
Well done.
that's remarkable.
Thanks for
I thought
ruining
it
my
sounded
song.
really weird and different in here this whole time. I just didn't know what, like the whole vibe of this.
They're on
whole
the floor.
They're on the floor.
Okay.
No wonder you
Let
don't
me-
listen.
Yeah, God, I lost interest like before we even started.
Yeah, that's
recording.
fair enough.
So you guys have definitely seen these, but
Right.
I just think this is one of the best inventions for golf. Obviously, after you hit a shot, you got a bit of mud in your club. You would have seen these. This is from
Oh.
Stonehaven. Retractable.
Yep.
You fill it up with water. So you take that off, you fill it up with water,
Yep.
and you close it. And then you get your club and you just give it a couple of pushes, and the water comes out, and then you just scrub it, let it go.
Wow.
Do we always have to be like really positive about the stuff that you bring in?
Don't you like that?
That's why I'm asking.
Yes. Can you?
Okay.
Yes,
I
about
do.
that one.
I do like it.
I
Definitely about that one.
Yeah. Oh, this one by Stonehaven
Yep. And GolfBox.
and GolfBox. I'm a big fan.
I've
I'll
got.
buy.
So
Would you use that?
I would
Yes.
use this.
Yeah, I would use that.
I would use this. The water one, the water in there for me is great because I've got one at the moment without water. That is just
Oh, the old
it's
school.
retractable, but it's
Yep.
and I just have to spit every time. And like
There you go.
I don't have to anymore.
$25.
Is that all?
Or
25
free?
Nick it. Yeah.
Yeah, just steal it.
So that's the first one.
Perfect. That's a great little gift.
Oh, we got multiple gifts.
I'll keep that.
Well, I was walking around and I just saw this, and this is from Wellpart. So this
Whatever's
is,
in that, I like.
It's a dildo.
Yeah, very good.
right.
Joel can have it.
Moving on. This is a putting line.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
So what you do here, this is from Wellpart. You
bloody hell.
see that?
Fly fishing.
What are we dropping 20 footers?
So
Have you ever watched fly fishing in slow motion?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yep. It's one of the most therapeutic things in the world.
So you're chucking one into the green. You put one just behind the hole, and then you stretch this out. I'm guessing you just tie it up if you want it to be a shorter putt.
Yep.
And obviously it's going to be very, very tight. So it's going to sit like that in the ground, basically.
Yep.
And then your eye line's meant to be over that and making sure your putting stroke can stay sort of on that line. Rather than
Big.
say you go outside or too far inside or whatever you want to do. There used to be one back when I was a kid where it was like a line, but it was full of chalk. So you'd pull it like this and you'd go flick like that, and it would
drop chalk.
it
on
would
the
drop a
floor.
line on the ground, which
When-
I think is amazing. But
They still have them. When
Yeah.
me and my mates on the weekend would just lay bricks for fun, we would use one of those chalk lines.
chalk lines.
Yeah.
I think this is probably better for the greenkeepers. I don't want chalk all over the green.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
it's quite long. I didn't realize it was going to be
Yeah,
this long.
it's
but
like
there you
a
go. knitting kit.
What's one of those retail for?
Didn't check.
That's
Actually,
good
I'll
on
be
you,
sorry.
mate.
Let's
Well
go. $25.
Everyone walking in the golf box. Well, he said it was 25.
What are these things at the end here?
I'm going to say that you would probably pull them to where you are, and then your putting stroke can hit the dot through to the dot.
Oh my god.
That is, I'm just going to back that in, but that's
these,
what I reckon
These
it's
do
for.
very much look like knitting needles.
But that's very cool.
Do you know how to knit?
No.
No. Mum's good at it.
My
I can
grandma-
sew.
Do you know how to do it? Look, you look like you're doing it.
No, I do look like I'm doing it, but I don't really. Grandma taught me how to do it once upon a time, but
Is it crocheting? Is that what that is?
I think so. I actually don't know. No, I'm doing it.
You're
horrible.
just, I feel like you're just knotting that up so I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
put it
yeah,
away.
no.
I could do the
I,
I could do the hand. You know, like how you do like the parachute and the
Yeah,
teapot.
yeah. I can only do a star with that. not as there you go. Have a little look.
I was pretty good with the
Yeah,
yo-yo.
what are you guys talking?
Were you good with the yo-yo?
Yeah.
It's one of the things.
You would have been good with the yo-yo.
It's one of the things that like I would really.
Got ya.
Oh, tough guy.
I spoke about this a while ago, but like, oh, here you go. Oh, and you like touch a few of them, and then it ends up being a willy. Saying that ends up being a dick.
Welcome back to the golf podcast.
Yeah, welcome back to the golf podcast. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a start.
Oh, hold on. It's hard to do it with this.
All right. Well, as you're trying to figure that out, the
Yep.
yo-yo is something that I've said a long time ago. Jade and I were talking about it. It was like, imagine being able to just be really, really good at something without doing all the work to practice.
Yes.
The yo-yo would be one that is such a niche.
Yeah.
But like, imagine, right? You're just in this scenario. You're just out randomly, and like someone out of nowhere has a yo-yo. Oh, yeah, I can do that. And anyone who says, oh, let me have a go at that, they just go down and up. Imagine if you're just like, oh, I can do the yo-yo. And then you're just doing the full like in and out, rock the cradle. And you do it like this amazing thing for 20 seconds and then just give it back and then not say anything.
Do you know what?
Everyone would just be,
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
My one of those things is, and obviously this can't be like you can just if we're just picking any subject, the piano.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! If I could just pick up anything, it's the piano, and just bust out something,
And then just
walk away. Go.
walk away. Yeah, sorry.
Guitar's good if you can learn.
Oh, anyone can play
But
guitar, mate.
what
No,
I
they
what the
can't.
reason I
No,
say
they
the yo-yo is the difference between like you can learning the guitar is a practical skill that would be cool, but like
It's wicked.
it is. But like a yo-yo is just a one in a. It would only be once in a lifetime that you've got that opportunity to be like, here we go,
What was that one? It was like
Diablo.
Yep.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
done, mate.
Diablo.
Well done.
I
Yeah.
can do a Diablo.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
but not a yo-yo. You big cool tough
So
guy.
I used to be in the circus.
Hang on.
You wait. Oh, wait,
False.
what did you say?
I used to be in the circus.
Oh, it's just one of those things where
Circus.
could
Oh,
have
sorry,
done.
we're not at my segment yet. That segment is golf related, but this is actual truth.
Wait. Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Scope, he saw that coming.
Can we have
Look
that?
what I got.
Can we have that? Or is that going
No,
to
I
go
gotta
back?
give it back. Yeah.
Oh,
You're going
Why?
to practice.
I like the idea that I would have practiced.
It's going to be on your lawn. You just put it like garden edging.
Brick lines.
Yeah,
Joel's just doing a front brick.
just putting a retaining wall in, boys. Hold on.
But yeah, anyway, I used to be in the circus and learnt how to do the Diablo.
Sick.
I used to this is the truth.
Yeah,
I'm not into the segment yet. Do you know what my thing was?
Go.
My specialty. So it was Circus Oz. The reason I did it was because I was too young. This was when I was about 10. So cricket started under 12s. 9 and 10, I did the circus. Under 11, when I was 11, I could do cricket. And Mum was like, "You're too active for a Saturday. I need to take you to do something. You're just sitting at home and it's too much for me." So we used to live in back in Melbourne. I was in Sandringham, and it was like South Melbourne markets, massive markets where Mum would go and do the week shopping. And Circus Oz was in Port Melbourne, which was like 10 minutes down the road. Drop me off there, 3 hours every weekend. She would go and do the big shop, come back and pick me up. My thing was the unicycle. I was a unicycler. So I would do the unicycle, and I got to the point where I could ride the unicycle as a 10-year-old and juggle 5 balls at the same time.
No way. Can you still juggle?
Can you juggle
I can
5?
juggle 3. So juggling 3.
Anyone can juggle 3.
Well, yeah, juggling 3 and 5 is the same technique, like crossing them over, but you just got to do it way quicker. So with practice and with like if you're constantly doing it, it's
Can you
the same
practice and
skill.
bring them in?
It would take me a while to get it back, but juggling 3 is super easy. But
I can juggle 4.
juggling 4 is it's a different technique
Yeah, I know.
than
I'm just
juggling
telling
5.
you.
I can also juggle 4.
all right.
Probably
I
juggle
don't
6.
believe you.
I can.
Juggling 4 is
False.
just juggling 4 is just juggling 2 at it, like doing
2.
that.
Yeah.
But juggling 3 and then juggling 5 is the same thing. So I used to be able to do 5 and ride the unicycle at the same time. That was my
Crazy.
specialty skill.
That's a bloody
It
good
was
skill.
pretty cool. I can still ride the unicycle, but I couldn't do that and juggle 3 at the same time.
Riding a unicycle is a great skill as well. Like,
I used to live around the corner from a guy who would ride it to school.
yeah, same. Actually.
Kieran, his name was. It was so weird. And it was one of the my one was probably my wheel was like maybe a 20-inch wheel. He had a big 50-inch wheel. It was like a fucking penny farthing without the little back thing. He would just massive bike unicycle. He'd ride to school.
I once listened
crazy.
to.
I've never seen anyone. Is this like a Victorian thing?
I don't know. I haven't seen many people do it since, but this guy would ride his unicycle to school and park it in the bike shed. Lock it up. You don't need a lock for that, mate. No one's taking it. No one can ride it. Walking out with a big.
I had the exact same scenario. Like, Literally, I can't.
Best golf pod.
I can't remember. Oh, I was actually lucky we pulled up because I was about to say there's a great podcast from Half-Ass History about the history of the bicycle.
Really?
Mate, learning about how the bicycle come to be the way that it is now.
How did it come to be?
That's a great question. They were originally like a wood. It was like a dumbed down version of what it is, where it was like, go and listen to the podcast.
The wheel would be
history. It's very good.
The wheel would be up there in terms of like
Good
inventions
inventions.
in the world history. Yeah,
Very much so. Yeah.
Fire would be right up there.
He did a
Electricity
whole-
would be close.
He did a whole series of this of
The
like
wheel would just be and like fly, but like the wheel. Oh,
flight.
The first guy having a crack at flight. That's
two wrongs don't make a right, but two rights do make a plane.
Very good. You know that they were arguably they weren't the first people. Another podcast by him is great, but he talks about like the history of flight because
Da Vinci made like a helicopter.
yeah, but it never came about, mate.
Well,
because
he designed it and just couldn't build it.
there's also different types
didn't
of
have
flight
wheels.
as well. It's like there's one of like less than
Like hang gliders. Like this is talking about penguins and ostriches flying, is it? They can't do it, but they can get airborne.
yeah.
Bullshit. That's not flying.
Gliding.
Gliding's not flying.
Or isn't it? No, isn't it? What's Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear say? It's
To infinity and beyond.
Falling with style.
yes.
That's-
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Here we are.
You're not
Great
flying,
movie.
you're falling with style.
It is a great film. You know, Quentin Tarantino has never watched the fourth one. Refused to.
I don't blame him.
I saw a clip of him saying it's the best trilogy ever made. It was so complete, 1, 2, and 3 of Toy Story.
Yes.
That when the fourth one came out, he just said, "I'm not watching it. I refuse
Fair
to
enough.
watch it." And they're bringing a fifth one out now.
Yep. Fair enough.
Just money hungry.
I'll watch it.
They'll get your dollar.
Oh, yep, they'll get mine. I'll watch it twice for you, Quentin. Anyway.
We're
Still talking about golf.
the whole time. Who's talking about golf?
No one.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot.
I'll have none of it.
That's
Not on this.
that could be as much as we've ever been sidetracked, I think.
Yep.
Just then.
That was
That was-
wayward.
that was-
That was a couple of wheels left.
I would
That
actually.
was my tee on 10 at the Aaron Rye.
If I'm being completely honest, I forgot that we're doing the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you tuned out. Did
Oh.
you have your Would You Lie to Me segment?
Yeah, and it's
Awesome.
Do you want to throw me that?
Yeah. Are you drinking it or am I drinking it?
No,
Can I
you
have some?
Yeah, everyone can have some.
I'd also like to have a sip.
What is it?
So this is our new, well, not the new segment. We've been doing Would You Lie to Me for ages, but it's brought to you by Füll Plus, Fuel Plus potentially. So there's two little dots on there. Does anyone know what those two dots are called on the U?
That's a smiley
Two
face.
dots on top of
Nah,
you.
there's a word for it. I don't know what it's called.
Should
but
we Google?
Yeah, Google it while I'm talking. Full Plus, but we had someone just message in before saying, I'm pretty sure those two dots make it like a Yule. So it could be Fuel Plus, which makes a lot of sense also.
Yes.
I'd like to pronounce it Fuel.
Fuel Plus, because this is a chocolate on the go meal. This is like an up and go, but not shit, because up and goes don't taste great. These are sensational. Had one the other day. I'm lactose intolerant, and it's so good I'd shit myself to drink it. Like that's where we're at. So I'm going to have a little sip.
Oh no, he's
Not on the new Rippers shirt.
It is delicious. So it's the Would You Lie to Me segment brought to you by Fuel Plus or Full Plus. I'm not sure. Available at Coles. That's where you can get them. You might be able to get them other places. They've just told us they're at Coles. So
Oh, that's good.
it is nice.
That's chalky milk.
It's chocolate milk. It's just a chocolate milkshake.
Chuck us. I want to have a crack at it.
Holy crunchy. Is that an ad?
Yeah, that's Cocoa Pops.
Cocoa
I think.
Pops,
So it's not Cocoa Pops.
Not this
is
one.
Not that.
This is the better
different thing. Don't worry about that. Scratch.
I think
Cut.
it's called an. Is it an omelette or an umlaut?
Umlaut. I don't think
dots in that word
Yeah.
as well.
There's not two dots above it.
I don't think it would be an omelette, but an umlaut.
UMLAU2.
You too. Sunday, buddy, Sunday.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't been here this whole podcast.
ULMAU2
I've cooked it
and
today.
umlu too.
It
The Full Plus
was-
brought to you by
It
U2.
was a T at the end, not a 2. Oh.
Okay, so anyway, Fuel Plus on the go, chocolate milkshakes, whatever their slogan is. I'm
Can
sure
I
they.
scull it?
Yeah, you can. I'm sure they're loving this promotion. Anyway, the Would You Lie to Me segment is brought to you by Full Plus or Fuel Plus, however
It's
it is.
actually good as.
It's really good. I'm not going to drink any because I got to train and I don't want to shit my pants. But the way this game works, I'm going to tell you one golfing fact about me. It can either be true or it can be false. You guys have got to discern that. You have 2 minutes to ask the questions. My statement today, true or false, the most birdies I've ever had in a row is 3.
Oh,
That's my statement of fact.
it's believable. Like it's possible.
It's true.
Certainly could have done it.
I feel like he's talked about it before as well, so I can't remember if he said 3 or 4. And I think he said 4.
I'm not that good.
Nah,
Yeah,
and he would say that.
He would say that.
He
to
definitely
Trump,
would
'cause
say
I've
that.
just nailed it.
Where did you have the 3 birdies in a row?
Port Fairy Golf Club. Have you ever played out that way?
No.
You could have just
Really,
named
really
any
nice.
golf club. I don't know why I asked that.
The 4 you're thinking of was that story I spoke about at Schmorsh Melbourne when I went birdie, eagle,
Oh,
birdie.
Oh.
yeah,
So that doesn't count, but that was not the most birdies I'd had in a row. It was 3. It
How,
was 7, 8, and 9.
how old were you?
This would have been like
Nah, no
4
one
years
remembers
ago.
it was 7, 8, 9. Unless you finished. Did you finish on the back 9? On the front? No. Port Fairy. So how old were you, sorry?
This was 4 years ago, so I would have been like 23 over Christmas.
It
were
is
they all? Did you
believable.
putt them? Were they all just birdie putts, or
All
did you chip
birdie
one in?
putts.
Okay.
All birdie putts. Par 4. Beautiful. Actually, if you haven't played it, I'm going to pause this timer because I don't want to waste your time. It's a cracking golf course. It's a long way out of Melbourne. It's like 4 hours away. It is a sensation. It's like top 50 in the country as a public course.
Which way?
It's like not Mornington Peninsula. It is along the Great Ocean Road after that. So it's like past
so
Lorne and
towards like
stuff.
Warrnambool and stuff.
It's just past Warrnambool.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yep. I watched Mark Leishman hit there over a 300-metre green with a 2-iron.
Hey,
It's
Port
ridiculous.
Fairy?
Yep, he was playing in the group. He goes to Warrnambool all the time. Came and played this one day in front of us. And my uncle was like, "That's Leish," and he just went 2-iron over the green.
What were you doing down there?
My uncle has a house, not far from there.
Your
And
uncle's
we'd-
house?
Yep, and we go
You
there for
just
Christmas.
have family
Anyway, we're back.
everywhere and all these good golf courses.
We're back. That didn't count for your time. That was just a little sidebar.
I think it's true. Like, I'm happy just to. I'm going to back it in.
Did you just call it anything? Because it's a turkey. It's a turkey. We call it a turkey.
It's a
When you have-
turkey in bowling.
What did you have for the day?
Not very much. I had like 36 points.
What did you have on that 9 though?
That 9, I went 3 over.
Oh,
Had to claw it back. And then was pretty average on the back 9.
I got to lock in the last one, but I'm going true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
we
agree
both go with true.
You
Yeah.
can both go with true and you'd both be wrong.
Come on, man. Like, why? Why would you
Have you had
just
4?
do that?
Never had 4. I've had 2. I've had 2 a couple of times. Had 2 on the weekend. Never had 3. I'm not that good. I'm off at 11.
I've nearly had 3. Wait, so you've gone 4 under through
I went
4?
birdie, eagle, birdie, birdie, but not birdie, birdie,
What?
birdie. That's the best I've ever. Birdie, eagle, birdie, birdie is the best I've ever done, but I've never gone birdie, birdie, birdie. Ever.
Wow, we
There you go.
got us again.
Thanks to Full Plus. Chocolate milk on the go. Fuel with an omelette in
Fuel
there.
So does that mean that they're in like your
Coles.
yeah, but you know the petrol stations as well? Like
They could be in the
what are
petrol station.
they called something plus?
I got a question for you.
Yep.
So after playing with Rick's lost 20 kilos and he's
Oh,
looking
I
fit.
saw that.
He's
Phenomenal.
hitting the ball past me, which he didn't last year.
Okay, how far? He said 290. I'd definitely beat him off the stick for length. Not off. For
Yeah, you'd outdrive him. If you had my driver, you would outdrive him.
even without it.
You say you'd beat him off the stick?
For length.
For length.
For length. I'd beat him off the stick, brackets for
It
length.
doesn't even make sense.
yes, it
That's
does.
perfect.
So he was hitting the ball past me.
Yeah.
Not like a long way, but just enough that I was like, God, I was beating him last year. Now he's hitting it.
Now, yeah.
And I've decided to get fit again.
You
this
said
morning.
this 6 months ago.
No. I needed a wake-up call. Rick Shields woke me up.
Yeah.
So I went and got, this is correct, I got a protein shake thing.
Yep.
Also got creatine.
Yeah, creatine. That's good for your muscles. Yeah.
And so what am I meant to do with the creatine? Have that before I go to the gym or after?
Well, if you're trying to get bigger, do it. You can have it both.
I don't want to get too big.
I would go before the gym then.
Okay. Does that help you recover?
It helps you, it helps open your muscles up. It draws water to your muscles.
Yeah.
I think is what it does. So it's good for muscle growth. It's good for stimulating before a workout. And it's good for it is good for recovery. You build size.
If you were going back to the gym, are you going to go into sort of like a 3x10 routine with every exercise you do, or would you do 4x5?
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get,
Well, I would say
are you trying to big size or are you trying to build power?
both?
I would probably go 8 to 10 reps, 4
Okay.
sets.
Because I know this first week or two, I'm going to be an absolute mess trying to swing a golf club, which we don't have anything coming up. So
I would then, if I was you, I'd go lighter weight, but for 12 reps
okay,
to ease into it.
Yep.
And that will get you into the feel of being in the gym, get you into the feel of the movements, then drop you down to 8 to 10 reps, up the weight a bit. And that will build size and strength.
Yep.
And then when you're at a size that you're like, okay, I'm pretty happy here, I don't want to get any bigger, this might take a couple of months. Then I'd be like, righto, let's go 4 sets, 5 sets of 4 or 5 reps and really up the weight because that's power. You're not going to put on much size doing that.
Yeah, but you're getting stronger.
You're getting stronger and more explosive.
Okay. And how often would you say going to the gym? Like, what's a healthy amount without overdo? Can you overdo it?
You can overdo it, but it depends on who you speak to. The Russians don't think you can.
The Russians?
The Russians, the whole Eastern Bloc is like just do every day bits.
Okay.
But I go 4 times a week.
Okay. All right.
I try and go every second day.
You know, it's like real frustrating. We probably couldn't have more opposite bodies. You're big, tall, skinny. I'm big, tall, fat. But when you eat junk food, you get skinnier.
Yeah.
When I eat junk food, mate, I'm the same. It makes me sick.
Yeah, you put on weight.
I look at junk food and put on weight.
Yeah, that's the same as me, and it's even to the point where like, if I don't eat, I will put on weight. That doesn't make sense, but I mean like I have to perfectly eat so healthy at the right times and exercise correctly to even just maintain weight. Whereas like, he does it and he's getting skinnier. It's like, come on.
My issue is because like I coach all day.
You're not eating enough.
I eat like the breakfast, I have the lunch, I have the dinner, and it's nothing in between. And I know my mates have said just like peanut butter, like on a celery stick, like that's good to eat.
Have some Full Plus. Just have one of
Full
them.
Plus. That's what I was going to ask you. It's just having something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's protein if you're trying to get bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
But like also you just need to eat calories. You need to be eating lots.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what it is right now. Just
I'm going to need you to stop saying that because I'm putting on weight. Literally, you just said
right now it's probably like, it obviously matters. You don't just want to be having Maccas and KFC.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You want to eat. You just want to eat.
Yeah,
Getting the calories in. Like if you watch some strong men and professional bodybuilders that need to put size on, they'll make like a smoothie, but they'll put like a cup of olive oil in there because there's just a shitload of calories in that. And if you blend it in enough, chocolate powder, it doesn't taste like olive oil, but it'll have like 1,000 calories in just this small little bit.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of stuff you don't need to do. You don't need to be drinking olive oil, but you just need to be eating it more.
Okay. All right. This time next week, look out. How long does it take?
Geez, we front-ended. Lucky we front-ended this podcast with golf talk because we have just gone.
Well, that's golf related. Like people trying to get fit. Like I think
drinking olive oil.
The idea is I'd like to get fitter. Sorry, put on some weight and then make it more golf specific. Yeah. Because with my Whoop, I've been sleeping terribly, but I feel like that's a lifestyle problem at the minute.
You all saw my Whoop age was 22 and a half.
I also see some other. Yeah.
My Whoop age was 22 and a half. I was 5.4 years younger than what I actually am.
Yep.
My recovery this morning, so I did a gym session last night and then finished it with this assault bike thing. And my recovery this morning was at 33%.
Because you worked yourself so hard.
Because it was like, it was this high intensity stuff that I hadn't done in a while. And it's like, it only takes 6 minutes, this assault bike session, but you're just fucked by the end of it. And
we'll beat that. Well, no, we won't. No, that's a good one. That's
my body at the end was just like, what have you done? What is happening here? And I woke up this morning and I was like 33% recovery, which means I'm still like, I should still be dead.
One of the mornings,
I think is what Whoop said.
One of the mornings when I think I got about 4 hours sleep, that might have been the night over. And then we got up, we did a bunch of stuff with Rick, and then I had a very short amount of sleep the night before. I had a 9% recovery.
That's horrific.
Yeah. My age has gone back up to my age. I've lost 2 years.
Really?
Since the week.
You lost 2 years with Rick.
I lost 2. Yeah, Liv and Rick have cost me 2 years.
See my recovery? I'll chuck this up on the camera right now. You'll be able to see that, everyone looking at home. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you have a nap this afternoon?
No. But last night I went to bed at 10 o'clock. I didn't really do much yesterday. It was a...
RDO.
Now I don't know which ones the RDOs are. But I didn't drink and I didn't do much. I just chilled out and just spent the day with the family and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually did a bit of work on the computer, sorry. So no real intensive stuff. And then had a massive sleep. Slept until about 7 o'clock this morning as well. 97%. I feel like I'm finally getting back on track after that massive week in LIV.
Yeah.
That was can't really hectic. See mine, but that's that.
Geese? Okay, 33. Yeah.
Really bad. My heart rate got to play golf with it, obviously. And my heart rate was like 150 teeing off the first tee at the 10th.
Because you ran there.
Because I was like late running. I'm stressing. I got to the first tee. I'm like 150. Smash this 6 on.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there you go.
You can see it on the...
Yeah.
9% recovery.
Yeah, that's
so basically Whoop saying like, hey, mate, are you still
you
alive
okay?
there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well.
I wonder what
How
my
many
age
rounds
is
you
then.
got with that? Sorry? How many more rounds you got with Aaron Rice, speaking of he's doing well and okay?
We probably need to talk about this because
We definitely need to talk about this.
we said filmed rounds. If you go back and watch the footage, because I did go back and check what we agreed to.
absolutely.
So I filmed with Rick Shields, which we agreed that
We did agree.
That
And we
should
don't make
count
the
as
rules,
2.
we just enforce them. Yep.
I make the rules. It's crazy. I enforce them.
Weird.
Blank faces on both of you.
That doesn't sound
I
right.
literally don't understand what
we
you're saying.
agreed that playing on video with Rick Shields with 2 gloves on and making him wear 2 gloves, or not making him, he just did it, that should count as 2.
Which it did, but
Yep.
also you played 2 rounds with him without them, which added 2 each time. So 4 minus 2 is 2. You've got an extra 2 rounds, so it has to be 5 all up.
And I've done 1. Wait,
Right, so you
I've
got
got 5 to go.
No, you got 4 to go.
Okay. Can I tell you, I don't want to whinge about it. It is very hard to play with 2 gloves. You actually need to just go hit some balls with it because it's crazy. Like even Rick let go of it with one hand. Now I cannot feel my grip.
Which is weird that he did let go of it because
Yeah.
I thought they'd be more
Perfect.
gripping.
I can't explain it. You need to just hit some balls. I reckon you'll take them off very quickly. It's so uncomfortable. I don't know how Aaron Rye does it. Obviously, he's doing well with it.
He's doing
and
great.
He's still alive. But it
We actually
feels
haven't had
horrible.
confirmation because he didn't play on the weekend, did he? He pulled out of the
After
one.
we did our
Yeah.
dedication to him, yeah.
I
I'm
just
sure
want
he's
to tell
doing
you that I will not hit balls on the range with
No,
2
I
gloves.
won't either.
I've got
No.
zero intention of doing that, mate. So
Well, when
I'm the only one that hasn't worn a punishment yet, and I'm pretty confident I never will.
I feel like it's going to be brewing to something big too. It needs to be big. This sucks.
amputation of a leg or something.
Oh, well, bugger it. Hammer's dead. Just loses a leg, bleeds out.
Hey, there was a like before like anesthetic or like anesthesia or whatever, so you could knock yourself out. Like think back to those old days, like when they'd have to amputate legs and operate. Imagine just doing that with like no thing.
Oh, it'd be
There was this bloke called like Fast Eddie or something, and he could amputate a leg in like under 3 minutes or something, which is the fastest in the world. So like,
Wow.
he was like highly sought after because he could get it done so quick.
Wow.
Crazy, huh?
That's Roy Sullivan, another crazy stat, been hit by lightning 7 times.
I've
And
heard that
survived.
I heard
story,
that
man.
one.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
that
Roy.
one.
And he lived in paranoia.
Yeah, he lived in Yosemite National Park, was a ranger there, and just got done. This is. I've just been. As soon as I thought about punishments, I think this would be so funny to do on our next one.
Yeah.
For the loser. At a golf course, ideally the one we play at, but like if not, then wherever. Just at a golf course, probably for us and Quinana for you. Just a sleeping bag, no tent. You have to sleep on the range. Sleep on the range with a camera set up and like a GoPro filming you all night. You just asleep outside. You just have to sleep outside.
And wake up in the morning to
You know
play
where
the
it'd be a
game.
really good spot to do that? Harvey.
Yes.
I just thought it because they do like the Harvey Open. and
Imagine
everyone
like a kangaroo just coming up and taking a shit next to you in the middle of the night or something like
I'd
that.
fight it, mate.
Would you?
In situations like that,
I'd be terrified, I reckon, of sleeping outside at night
I
time.
can't. I'm not great with camping either.
Well, this isn't camping, mate. This is it's camping without the tent.
Oh no, you need a tent.
No.
that's
The punishment is you're just out there.
It's a soft swag. That's
Yeah,
what it
a
is.
soft swag.
Um,
It'd be a horrible punishment.
in those scenarios, like in horror camping stories and stuff, where they're in the tent and they hear things
Yeah,
rustling
yeah.
around. Are you wonder like, would you like in the tent hoping it goes away, or are you like a make loud noises and try and scare it away?
No, I'm hoping it goes away. Yeah.
I'm so the opposite. I'm like I'm just going to confront this and just go crazy and try and be scarier than that thing.
I had the one time that I actually did get out of the tent. I was in year 9 camping for our like year 9 expedition. I was in the Otways and sleeping in the tent. It was
Beautiful
great-
area, the Otways.
Great area. It was where you dig the drop toilet away from your campsite.
Yeah.
And I got up in the middle of the night and I was like, okay, this is all panic stations here. This is all, we're going. We're about to evacuate the battle stations.
You've just had some milk.
So I had just had some milk. Before I knew I was lactose intolerant. I get up, I start, get my flashlight headlight out, start going to the toilet, hear animal noises near the drop toilet. And I'm like, oh, nah, I'm scared, back into bed. And I'm like, I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm about to shit my pants.
Oh, no.
And anyway, tried to go back to sleep, woke back up, and I realized, like, this isn't just something knocking on the door. This is the dam opening here, and it's going to just, I need to go. So I just ran loudly through the bush, and I was like, if something's there, I'm going to scare it away by how quickly I'm running towards this drop toilet. That's the time that I went the ladder and really got after it. Nothing was there.
Yeah, there's nothing. The Australian,
The koala's not going to kill me.
no. The only thing, like the scariest things are like snakes and stuff. But it's like you could hear that it's not a snake.
I could hear that it was an animal.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was
Could be
probably
a
like
snake.
it could have been a wombat or something. But I have scared that thing away. how quickly I ran. And I tell you what, it wouldn't have come back after I just dropped it. We nearly had to make a new drop toilet.
They would have thought, oh, he's dead anyway.
Oh, yeah, this guy's just shit his guts out his ass and died.
I would have run quicker past you, though. I reckon
No,
when
you
you run.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. What a podcast.
Yeah.
What a pod.
I do apologize. I feel like I haven't been here this
No,
whole
no,
time.
you have been. Can you? I got to go to training. So
Are we wrapping up?
Yeah. Well, let's. What else has we got? Anyone?
No, I think the videos that we've just done from this trip I think Rick's going to bring out one Wednesday night. It'll be midnight or something crazy like that. But we've got Big Red next week. Some good ones coming up for us. No trips planned for a while, which will be good.
That's good.
It'll
So
keep,
we're all in
we're
studio.
not getting divorced for a while.
That's good.
We've got a couple of things coming up, though. We might be going to Adelaide again, are we, maybe?
Are we?
You
Yeah.
want to come to Melbourne with me?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to go do that.
Yeah.
Try get on PK. Now that we know the GM at PK.
There's a very good chance that you and I could get on at PK.
Yeah. Great bloke.
There's loads of members that have messaged saying, like, if you want to play PK, like, come. But, like, we actually probably can do it.
That's good.
We want to go to Schmorsch Melbourne, which I had a look at on the drone as I was filming Victoria Golf Club.
I
I didn't realise they're right next to each other.
They are. They're across the road.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't get the whole like really good golf courses, how you can sort of differentiate between the two until you go to a course like Schmorsch Melbourne or Kingston Heath or PK from all reports. It's like you play great courses, but then you go to those ones and it's like, oh, you walk in, there's a different air about the place.
Even the practice facilities, I always see them and go, wow, like they're looked after. They look amazing. Chipping green's huge, or there's 3 or 4 chipping
now,
greens.
like the Schmorsch Melbourne practice facilities now are now world class. So before, when someone that I know first joined there, it was good, but then they had the President's Cup. They had to like get on par with the great. It's the 6th best course in the world or something, and practice facilities probably didn't reflect that. Now it does. It is like it's just a world class facility, or in general, and like there is a different air about those sort of places.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
So we'll try and do that.
We're going to Melbourne.
We'll try and do that before.
I wanted to go to Woodlands as well.
Oh, yep. That's
but
a cracking course.
We've got the Tassie trip coming up, so that's all coming up. So we've got loads of stuff.
You got Butcher Chat to finish us off?
Nah.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. If you're not
While
subscribed,
we're doing the live broadcast for the 5 hours, like reading through the YouTube comments, there's like the amount of people saying like, can we get a bit of meat chat? Any butcher chat coming up here now?
It's very funny.
I can't remember what I spoke about, actually. Doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, because I'd had too many lattes while we're
Yeah, too many
doing it.
lattes.
But I reckon we just want to do a little quick 5-minute segment for all the...
You guys can. I got to go to training.
Yeah,
but
you
let's So what they're going to do now to talk about is our patron chat. So thanks for everyone who listens. If you don't want to be a patron, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. Subscribe to us on YouTube though. If you're not, that's really handy. It helps us a lot. Like us on Instagram. Subscribe. Tell your mates. If you like golf, if you don't like golf, if you like yo-yos, if you're good at yo-yoing, send us a video. Send us anything you want.
How many balls can you juggle?
How many balls can you juggle? That sort of stuff. This got off topic today a bit, so I think we're covering a number of bases. But if you want to hear more about it, and specifically probably more golf stuff, jump on our Patreon. Go to theswingofit.com.au/Patreon, and you can sign up to be a swinger, throw your keys in the fishbowl, join our community, and see you later to everyone else. But for the swingers, boys going to have a chat. Bye.
Yeah. Hooroo.